to the paint, and now the 76ers on the break. And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession.
76ers ball. Timeout call for Philadelphia. Here we go, Pacers fans. Now coming to the court.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. In the third spot, Paul George. The fourth spot held by Jahlil Okafor.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Picked by Okafor. Over in the corner, Sampson. The dish to Okafor. Puts up the baby hook. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Really an extraordinary game for Okafor. 12 points and 1 assist.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. Pacers leading by 17. Here's Freak. No good on the triple. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Covington inside the line. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Fires for 3. Cannot hit. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And here's Mills from the arc. The putback. It's rebounded by Indiana. Mills got 4 rebounds now tonight. And he gets the bucket.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
The 76ers trail by 17. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And it's denied. But they get it back. Okafor kicks to Mills. No, he jams it right over Freak. Wow.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his third foul of the game. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for C.J. Miles.
Substitution. Number 12.
Mills with it. He's got 10. Rebound Hill. Hill's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Takes a 3. And again, the three-point shot is good from Freak. Freak's got 48.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Indiana.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Carl Landry's checked in for Carl. The 76ers trail by 19. Hill's with it. He's picked up by Hill. Landry, a screen on Hill. At the top of the key, Landry. Okafor, the pass to Mills. Okafor with the screen on Hill. Clock at 4. Mills. And the rebound goes to Villanueva. Villanueva's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Freak. And he was fouled on the way out. 2 free throws now for him. And, of course, an appropriate comparison right here with the tremendous playoff performance we're seeing from this young man tonight. It definitely calls to mind the 63-point performance from the great Michael Jordan.
You know, and to compare the game he's having to that game in 1986 is saying something, because a lot of people think Michael Jordan's performance that night was the greatest game ever played. I mean, it would be hard to argue with that. Those 63 points came against a Celtics dynasty at the peak of its powers during their run to a 3rd NBA title. And I remember after the game, Larry Bird said, He's God disguised as Michael Jordan.
Here's Sampson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Shot from 12. Landry, no good. Indiana leading by 19 points. There's Freak. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Philadelphia has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. 11 feet away, and it's denied. And here's Freak. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Picked by Okafor. Off the screen. No good off the back of the rim. Indiana's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Kept alive by Indiana. And Okafor with the block. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. The Pacers making a switch here. Turner's checked in, and the 76ers also making a change. Grant, he's checked in for Jakar Sampson. Here's Freak. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket. Crisp pass into the paint.
Number 12.
Indiana leading by 21. Outside, George. Pass to Freak. Back to George. 6 on the shot clock. Ellis dishes to Freak. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Okafor's got 6 rebounds in the game. Mills. Ellis with some nice D.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
There's Freak. Some solid defense from Grant.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
And that one's good. He's got 8. Pacers shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Now here's Freak.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Picked him clean. 1:46 left to play here in the third. Mills can't hit. Pacers leading by 19. Now Freak. Non-stop scoring machine here. That one goes. Count it.
Wow. What can you say?
Philadelphia's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Shot's good. 10 points for him. .105 left to play in the third. Offline with his 3. The 76ers trail by 20. Grant, right side. Plenty of space. The rebound by Paul George. And Indiana shooting approximately 43% in the third quarter. Freak. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Philadelphia shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. That's good. 12 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Freak with it. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. The shot is off. Here's Mills. Goes up on the high post. Here's Landry. Offline.
And now, let's hear it for your Pacers.
And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. The 76ers trail by 21 on the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Joel Embiid out there with Carr. Then it's Robert Covington and it's Sampson in at the 2. The Pacers shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Fires from the corner. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. 60 points for Freak. Here's Philadelphia. And here's Mills. The three-pointer, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And that one's good. Freak.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Embiid the screen. Mills with it, out evented by Freak, dishes it to Mills. Misses the three.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
The 76ers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Down low, here's Embiid. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Here's Freak. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. 65 points for Freak.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Got a piece of it. And Miles kicks to Freak. Fires for three. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And the foul called on Freak. That's his 4th foul. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Carr with the ball, picked up by Ellis. Feeds it to Mills. Lets it go from deep, and he gets it to go. Mills has got 16 points here in the second half.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
And another, once again, shot good from Freak.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his 5th foul. Robert Covington's checked in for the 76ers. J.K. Sampson comes in for Embiid.
Robert Covington.
Sampson, the pass to Carr. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Here's Freak. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers trail by 21. Now here's Mills. For 3, Covington. It's rebounded by Indiana. Villanueva's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Freak. From outside, off the mark. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And he dunks it down.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends. You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well. Well, fortunately for him, it really doesn't matter anymore. They got this thing sewed up. Just sit back and enjoy it.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. And that's going to do it for